Okay, so for my previous video, the mileage went to the white colored LEDs, but the time and temperature stayed orange. And it's out of these 9 that I wasn't sure as to which I needed to change. Under closer inspection, you can see like this LED's got 2 legs, whereas this one's got 1 on the side. Now these ones with the 1 and 1 are the red LEDs, which you're going to change out. These ones with multiple legs on this side, and I'm sure on that side as well, are the ones which have multi-colors. So those are for other warnings and things. So we're going to change out 1, 2, 3, and 4 today to give us the white clock as well. Okay, so you just have to be careful. You can see that one's got slight heat damage from the soldering iron. That's one of the LEDs we need to retain. So we've got to just be really careful about those. Just adding tiny bits of solder. The solder helps. The solder is a rosin core, which means it's got a resin inside it. That helps the solder flow a bit. So it's not just heat; it's just a bit of an acidic rosin inside, which just helps the solder flow, and you'll see it being able to lift it a lot easier. You'll notice all of these have the same orientation with the cut piece on the bottom left-hand corner of each of them. So that's why I'm going to take all 4 of them out and then just replace them at one time. Okay, what I did in the last video, but I didn't say anything, is that I just want to clean up these pads, just so I'm basically reflowing them, just to give them a nice even spot for the solder to form on, melt on when I replace it. Just helps the LED sit nice and flush. Some of them I'm going to have to add a bit of solder to. I don't want a lot, otherwise it doesn't allow the LED to sit flat. Right, now reattaching the new ones. Using this ESD mat, you're not going to have any static shocks by releasing the components onto it. It's a nice dissipative mat. The LED's cracked, so we're going to have to take that off. Applied too much pressure on it. It's a delicate game to do. It's always handy to have a couple extra LEDs as well. They're really cheap, so there's no problem with that. It's being a bit fiddly. I've replaced those four. That's going to be the time and the temperature. And just put in the car and test it. Okay, time for the test. Great. These four all light up, and the other ones still light up from the last time. There you go. You'll see some of these are the warning lights. We haven't changed. Now it's gone orange. I think it's telling me to put my foot on the brake. So you can see the ones in the corner and diagonal are multicolored. The ones that we've changed are the white ones. So I'm going to just switch it off again. See, that goes orange. Car's off like that. If I open the door, those go off. And that's it. There we go. Job done. Okay, job done. What I'd just like to point out, some of these look a bit scrappily placed, but just remember, this whole board has been populated by a machine in an industrial pick-and-place machine and then reflowed. All of these components are surface mount devices, so it's really not ideal to be doing rework like we're doing. So don't be too hard on yourself if you don't have perfect solder joints or perfect alignment. You're competing versus a machine. Right, I've reassembled it, put it back into the car. Now it's time to see. There we go. So again, it's very bright, so you're not seeing the time. I suppose I'll just move the camera a bit. You'll see, there we go, at an angle. So we're going to reset the time, and one more click, and you get the mileage. There we go. Awesome. And it's multicolored, so it's showing you need to do the time. So it's working perfectly. Job done. All good.